On our morning show today from WRCO, in the studio to talk to us, we have Dante Kleinsasser and Josh Kleinsasser talking about a special event coming up. They were in the studio, a little while back, and talking about a special function and organization. Josh, we'll start with you. Tell me about your organization and what you've titled it.
The title of my organization is the Joshua Kleinsasser Foundation, and what we're putting together on October 11th is a charity basketball tournament to give back to people in the community that went through something similar that I did. Going back to the first time I was on Phil Nee's show, it was the bone marrow transplant that I went through a few years back, where the community really rallied around me. I talked about, and it was huge to see the community and the churches around rally around me, businesses, people, everything just kind of rallied around me. So what I'm trying to do now is gather the community again, but just to give back to other people who may be going through similar things that I am. The specifics of the tournament are, it's a 5v5 basketball tournament being held at Richland Center High School on October 11th, starting at 10 a.m. All applicants are accepted for sponsorships. That would be $300 a team. We would like to see businesses sponsor teams because I know it might be more difficult for individuals to come up with that amount of money themselves, but you can also sponsor a team as an individual as well if you would like to. And we aim to just have a good day of fun and community, and just bring the community together a little bit more and raise a little bit of money for other people going through similar things. We're going to have homemade pulled pork sandwiches, concessions, all the works, and a silent auction as well as smaller games for smaller kids that wouldn't be able to participate in the actual tournament.
Dante, could some old guy like me enter a team, or what is the age category for this?
There is no age category. It is like both genders can also enter a team. So if you wanted, there's women's and men's. There's no like specific age or gender or anything like that. It's just open to whoever. And also, I'd like to touch on, you talked about businesses. If you do sponsor a team, you do get your name on a banner and the shirts. So people know like your business donated, but it's not just like donate just to help us out, but it's to help like the actual community.
Mm-hmm. So you're sponsoring the shirt, you're sponsoring a team, or if a team got in, each individual could contribute too, correct?
Yeah, if you wanted to make your own team, you could contribute, but it's just nicer to have like the business sponsor, because then we can just find the team if they need a team. If they can't find a team, we just find one, make them a team. That business sponsors this team, and then boom, the team's done.
So you're going to be playing kind of a round-robin tournament that day, or how does it work?
So it's a double elimination. So the first time you lose, you're not completely out because we have a loser's bracket. And what's the best you can get out of that? Like third?
I believe something.
I think third's the best you can get if you win out the loser's bracket. And it's 1 through 3. There are like prizes for money. What is it? It's for first. It's like $600.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then $300, and then $150.
Yeah.
Is what it is for all three places. Yeah, there's prize money as well. But the main objective of the day is to raise the money for the people in the community.
You've done this before. I mean, you've done some other fundraisers. Are there some examples of some things that you've given money or helped support?
This actually is our first one. We had a fundraiser for me in the past when I was going through my bone marrow transplant, and that was more of just a huge silent auction, and that went to help me, but I have not, this is the first one I have put on personally to try to help other people.
A chance to give back then.
Yeah, exactly. I really just aim, my goal is to just, again, bring the community together and help give back to other people that are struggling as well. I saw how hard it was for me and my family when I was going through it, and my goal is to make it a little bit easier for those people as well.
You went through some scary stuff. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so going back to the first time I was on here, it was a situation where kind of out of the blue, my bone marrow had failed, which stopped the production of my red, white blood cells along with my platelets. And it brought me to the point where if I didn't get a transplant, I would have passed away. So it was a very scary situation. A lot of other things mixed in there, some staph infections and whatnot, and ended up being, I think, a 2-month stay in the actual hospital and a little bit over a month stay in the adjacent building to the hospital. It wasn't technically, but I was still on campus of the hospital there for at least another month or so. So around 3 or 4 months, give or take, that I was actually in the hospital trying to recover from this until I was given the okay to come home. It was a very scary situation. I know for me it was, being that close to death, but also to my parents, who were there every single day with me. It was very scary for them too, seeing that their child, they're 16 and turned 17 and pretty much in the hospital around that time. That might pass away before them, but obviously I'm here now thanks to the grace of God. And it was a very scary situation, but we're on the other side of it now. We're moving forward.
You got a lot of support from your church family, didn't you, Dante?
Yeah, through like the church especially. Obviously the community gave a lot, but the church just went over. I wouldn't say overboard. They just went
above and beyond. I would say
above and beyond. That's what I was trying to pull out. But yeah, they just went above and beyond in every situation. So much money was given, a lot of support, just a lot of prayers, especially.
Food,
a lot of food.
Prayer, just being coming together with my parents, just helping them with whatever they needed. It was really amazing to see that. Yeah.
What's the name of your church?
Grace Life Church of Richland Center.
And you guys are both pretty active in the church, aren't you?
Yes. We attend every Sunday, Wednesday, and then also me and Dante both do a Bible study every Saturday as well, with some members from the church, but also some other kids in the community. We just try to help out in that way as well, just trying to help people out, I guess, and teach about the Bible.
You have a fairly young congregation as well, don't you? Yep.
Yeah. There's actually quite a few people in the congregation, mine and his age. It's actually quite crazy. I've heard a quote one time saying, if you don't hear babies crying in the pews, then you know your church is dying. And I find that very interesting, because it's very amazing how many, what it's just saying is how many, you need young people in your church to carry on the legacy of the church. And I find that amazing, because there truly is a lot of young people in our church. And through, I'd say, the guidance of Pastor Mike and other elders and other people in the church, we're trying to help out as much as we can and carry on the legacy of what the church stands for.
Do you have plans for any mission work or anything like that in the future, Dante?
So we just when we just got on your show last time, we just got back from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So right now I'm actually just started college. So I'm not planning on going, but if my dad, so he's a pastor of the church, Mike Kleinsasser, if he would like me to come, and I think I would like to go back to the Philippines, I definitely would be open to it, because it's just a totally different experience. And one thing about I've learned there, especially when we went there, but even this tournament, when people give, it's not just to give, but you got to realize how fortunate we are. And Josh has been in the situation, we're not promised tomorrow. You never know when the day is going to be the last day, and nobody expects to die. And you just don't know when it's going to be. So while we're here, why not just help out just who we can? And should we make our lives miserable,
Where do you go to college?
METC.
All right. That's going all right for you?
Yeah, it's going great, actually. Make sure I get all my homework done. Can't procrastinate.
Are you recruiting anybody from Madison to come out here and doing the tournament thing?
So me and Isaiah Brenger and he's also helping out this tournament. Me and him are the ones that try to get the teams together. And we were just there yesterday, and we handed out a ton of flyers, and a bunch of people said they were definitely down to make a team, and we got their numbers, Snapchat, and they're just going to text us shirt size, their numbers, and then we got some teams. So there's definitely going to be a lot of competition, a lot of good players at this tournament.
Awesome. Is there a limit for the number of teams that you envision?
It should be. We're trying to stop it at 32, and that's the limit. But it's 5-player teams, but you can have one extra, a sixth. So it should be not to know the exact math, but 32 teams total, yeah.
Uh-huh. Wonderful. It's going to be a good time coming up October 11th, and now is the time to kind of get on the bandwagon here a little bit. Is there a deadline you'd like to see as far as sponsorships turned in?
That would be September 19th. We're looking to have all that turned in, the shirt sizes and money collected and whatnot is the plan for that. And the goal, like just to revert back to something I wanted to say earlier, is just the goal of all this. Like Dante was saying earlier, you don't know when you're promised tomorrow. And one Bible verse that it reminded me of just saying here was Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, or Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. In all your ways, acknowledge the Lord, and He will direct your path. It's like if I'm gonna be given a chance to live, I want to live in every way for Jesus and God, and how I can just help in every way I can. If I'm not doing it to my full strength, I guess, then I feel like I can be doing more. And this is what I'm doing with the tournament. I feel like this is the path I've been led down. I'm trying to do my best through the strength God has given me, obviously, to give back and help other people out.
You never want to go through something like what you went through, but it certainly it changes you, right? It makes you a different person.
I would say, I don't know exactly how many years I matured sitting in that hospital bed, but I like to think quite a few. It didn't happen right away, I would say, but the more I reflected on the situation and I would say prayed and really got closer with God, the more I changed and really could actually take that situation and use it for the better. Because at first, when I first went through it, I was definitely very bitter about everything that happened, because it hits you really hard, just like a truck, and then you don't know how to take it. But the more I reflected on it and prayed and just asked for counsel again with people in the church, my dad, Pastor Mike, and whatnot, it really helped me think of it in a different way.
So you've got possibly 32 teams on October 11th, Dante, and you're going to be going crossways on the court at Richland Center High School, or will you have like a championship game on the main court, or have you kind of figured that out yet?
That's exactly our plan. We're going to go 3 ways, 1, 2, 3, for the first most of the games, but then when we get closer to the championship, we're going to open up to full court is the plan, and run them on the full court to give it the full experience for the teams that make it to the end. Good. Is the plan.
We'll see if the Sextonville All-Stars can maybe get a team together.
Hey, if you want to put in a team, that's all you.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, is there a place where people can go? You have a Facebook page that you can check out?
We actually, there is a poster we have up around, and probably even give you guys one.
Okay.
But there is a QR code on the poster you scan, gives you more information, tells you about Josh's story. You can even pay there if you want. And then there's also contact information if you're thinking about making a team.
And the number you can call if you would like to sign up a team and you're just listening on the radio and whatnot is 608-604-5621. Would be the number to call or text if you want to sign up a team and you're just listening on the radio.
Great. Thanks for coming in today, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Keep us posted there. It sounds like it'd be a fun one to broadcast, too.
Yeah, of course.
Coming up on October 11th, Dante and Josh Kleinsasser joining us on the morning show today, talking about the Joshua cause. And again, we'll have more about that coming up as we lead toward their game times in early October.